Hey y'all, welcome to Lunar Tarot. And today's message is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. And it is for the week of January the 18th, y'all. We are halfway through that first month of 2026. I hope so far 2026 has been treating you well. Right, and before we hop into these cards, we are going to pull an oracle card just to see what kind of energy we're dealing with. All right. Ooh, Manara, she who waits, patience, waiting, determination. Are you waiting on someone, Aquarius? I love she's got the butterfly in her hands because, you know, as we all know, it takes butterflies a minute before they're butterflies, right? They got to go through a lot of growth, a lot of patience. They have to be determined. All right, y'all. Let's get into these cards. Ooh, Aquarius. Starting off, we've got the World card with the Two of Cups. Y'all. All right, the World card is that card of completion, fulfillment, everything. It is the world, all right? And we've got it paired with the Two of Cups. Cups is that suit of relationships, of love, friendships, and the Two of Cups, really, it's an aligned relationship, all right? It is just some sort of alignment, some sort of wonderful, perfect relationship, all right? And the next two cards we get, Three of Swords and the Hanged Man. I'm wondering if you're figuring out this relationship maybe isn't all it's cracked up to be. It seemed like a perfect relationship, right? It seemed like y'all had made some good memories, okay? But Three of Swords is that card of heartbreak. And the Hanged Man is, it's like an awakening card. All right, I think you're waking up to the reality of this relationship. Something that seemed so aligned, something that seemed like everything. And you're waking up to it's maybe not all it's cracked up to be. All right. Oh, Aquarius. Next two, we get Knight of Cups, Two of Swords. Knights can represent someone taking action in our lives or encouraging us to take action in our lives, right? Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. But he is coming in with like some sort of offer. And the feeling I'm getting, Aquarius, is that you're not really sure which way to go on this, okay? Two of Swords represents a decision that needs to be made, but it's something that you're struggling with because of your own kind of hang-ups, right? She's throwing these two swords at the dartboard. Her job would be so much easier if she just took that blindfold off, right? Right now, she's got to make a decision she doesn't feel like she's prepared to make because she's got that blindfold on. Okay? She needs to take that blindfold off, and I feel like that's what needs to happen here, Aquarius, is once you take that blindfold off, you can make a decision onto whether or not you want to accept this cup coming in. Okay? Oh, y'all. Okay. So this heartbreak, right? You might need to get over it quickly, is what I'm hearing. Because we've got Six of Swords paired with the Lovers card. Six of Swords is really that card of moving on to calmer shores. Okay? Lovers is that, it can represent balance, choice, decision making. It can also represent relationships. And I just feel like you are moving towards this new relationship, and I think you are worried that it's going to be like the last one. It's going to be like the relationship you thought was like amazing, spectacular, wonderful. But what I'm seeing is it's moving on to calmer shores, okay? All right, and the next two we get Tower with the Four of Swords. Okay. The sense that I'm getting, this Tower card, this is this past relationship that's coming through. This really threw you for a loop because you really thought it was this beautiful, aligned relationship, right? Now, this new one coming in, I think this could be a very good thing, but you are so worried that it's going to be another tower moment, okay? You're like hung up in on this idea that everything's going to crumble again. So, Four of Swords is really encouraging you, take some time, get some rest, recharge yourself. If you are not taking care of yourself, you are not going to be able to make a proper decision moving forward, right? Because you want to move forward, and it sounds like you want to move forward with this new person, but you are so stuck in this, oh my God, am I just going to get screwed over again kind of energy, okay? And, with the Six of Swords, with the Lovers, this is not as chaotic of a relationship. It's just not as, like, overwhelming, okay? So, you need to take some time. Take some time to think it over. Take some self-care time, okay? It's going to help you make a decision. It's going to help you take that blindfold off so that you can make a decision. I just want to talk real quick, bottom of the deck, because I do feel like this is important. We've got the Devil with the Death card. Now, the Devil can be that card of vices, okay? It can be that card of temptation. What I feel like it's an attachment for you. It can be a card of attachment, and I feel like you are still attached to this old relationship that you thought was everything, that you thought was perfectly aligned, and then all of a sudden it was gone and you were heartbroken, right? With the Death card, all right, the Death card is about transformation. He is cutting off that old attachment. I love with these two cards, you can see the rope is going right to the Devil and he's just slicing right through it. We've got one door closed but another door opening. Right? That's your other door, is this Knight of Cups, okay? And you feel kind of frozen, unable to make a decision about it because of this kind of past trauma, past heartbreak. But really, I think if you take some time, think it through, take off that blindfold to this new person, see them for who they are. I feel like they are calmer. They are less chaotic. And we didn't really talk about this, but, Suit of Cups are emotions, right? They're relationships. But the Court cards of the Cup cards, they are in control of those emotions. They have got it down pat. They are moving forward just calm and steady, okay? So I do feel like if you can let go of this attachment that you have to this previous relationship, you can just cut through all of that nonsense. That's what's going to help you move forward with this new opportunity, okay? We are going to pull just a couple oracle cards just to see what else is coming through for you. Yeah, that oracle card we got at the beginning, Menorah, patience, waiting, determination, the lady with the butterfly, right? You are in that process of turning into a butterfly. You have been patient and really just encourage you to keep being patient to yourself. Okay. Y'all, okay. Yay. Okay. Surrender to the sweetness. Venus, energy, pleasure, joy, make love to life. Yeah, stop these attachments that you have to this old relationship. It just needs to stop. You need to move on from this chaos, because there is so much life has to offer. There are so many good feelings life has to offer. There are so many good people out there, okay? And the quicker you can let go of this energy, the quicker you can embrace this surrender to the sweetness kind of energy. Yeah, we got the sweet waters, sensuality, romance, enjoyment, fertility, balance. Y'all, it's there to get better for you. Okay, you have been waiting, you have been patient, and you've got a little bit further to go. You've got to make this decision, right, with this new person, but don't let this new person pay for the mistakes of your past person. All right? Because there's too much good stuff that you're going to be missing out on. All right? And we get preserve, security, forethought, and thrift. You might be not feeling super secure yet, right? And that's okay. That's okay. This is about breaking out of that comfort zone, okay? And moving forward. You know, that's kind of like my mantra. It's time to move forward. Because if you can move forward through this energy, I think that you will find, you know, if you can get security within yourself, within your own emotions, I think this other person is really wanting to offer you that sense of security as well. Okay? All right, and the last cup. I love this. So we start with and end with patience. Cup of tea, patience, reassessment. Yeah, the reassessment bit is how you're dealing with this healing energy, okay? And it could be one of those things you could think, oh, I'm totally healed. It's over. It's done. Thank God. And then something pops up that just triggers you, right? And you're like, oh my goodness, will it ever end? Will this ever end, this healing cycle? And I know sometimes it can take a long time before we're totally healed. That doesn't mean we can't live our lives, right? All right, so be patient with yourself. Make sure you're checking in with yourself. You know, especially we got the Four of Swords energy. Check in with yourself. Take care of yourself, okay? Reassess where you're at with this healing energy and reassess this situation with this new one coming in, okay? Don't be afraid to take that time if you need to. All right, Aquarius. All right, Aquarius, that is the reading I have for you today. I hope this helps bring some clarity and understanding to your experience. If this reading resonated, go ahead and let me know down in the comments. Leave a like and please hit that subscribe button. That way you don't miss out on any future readings. Other than that, I just want to thank you all so much for being here with me today. I truly do appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you have a wonderful week.